Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods. The part that I thought was the funniest, I didn't even know that it happened until you showed me.
He crashed in the street. It's flipped over. They're like, where is this guy? He's down the street. They're like, hey, brother, come over here. And then he's on the phone. He's like, yep. I'll talk to you too. I just got off the phone with the president, right? And then he just walked away.
Just keep you down here with us, please.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
I thought to myself, bro, I need to say that at the next party that I go to.
You're throwing up in the bathroom of the club, and the security's like, sir, you have to leave, please. And you're like, what? All right, you have a good one, boss. That was LeBron James.
Yeah, fuck him. He doesn't deserve you. Get the fuck out of the restroom. I was on the phone with Obama. Barack? Michelle.
From Los Angeles, California, Melvin Diaz and Joel Romero come hang with the Soul Primos.
Chào mừng trở lại với những tâm hồn tuyệt đẹp của chúng tôi.
What's up, cousins? Welcome back to another episode of So Primos. My name's Melvin Diaz.
And I'm Joel Romero.
And what you just heard right now was Vietnamese. And what did it say?
It says, welcome back to our beautiful Soul Primos.
There you go, dude.
I love Vietnamese people.
Yeah.
And I am Vietnamese.
You actually kind of know how to speak a little bit Vietnamese, which surprised the heck out of me.
Yeah, what do you want me to say?
Say, Melvin, you're so tall and funny and cool and handsome.
Okay, let me think about it. Let me think back to my high school days.
Yeah.
Melvin, aku đã khao rao hãy urok ngao về tiếp trai.
Repeat that third to last word. Repeat the third to last word.
Ngao vai. That's
Vietnamese.
That's Vietnamese. Look.
Melvin vậu thật cao giáo, hài hước, ngầu và đẹp trai.
Oh, I don't think they pronounce the
No
G.
phonetic chai.
I don't think they pronounce the G.
No phonetic chai. Yes.
Listen,
so, dude, shout out to all the cultures out there, dude.
Yeah, because we're Latinos, but we also love all the cultures.
Yeah, we're Latinos, kind of like I say Latinos, Joe says Latinos.
Yes, because we need a yin and yang.
Yeah, we need diversity. We need to for our content to be eclectic in all matters of the ways. That being said, how was your weekend?
Very great. How was your weekend?
It was very great as well. But
for us, it was great.
For us, it was great. But for someone that we admire and look up to,
they were struggling.
They were struggling. Who was that gentleman's name?
His name rhymes with Biger Toods, Steiger Muds, but I call him Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
If you didn't hear over the news, Tiger Woods might be an alcoholic. Or he might be going through some tough times.
I assumed he was an alcoholic. He's not an alcoholic.
He's not an alcoholic.
Which is crazy. So,
well, according to, what defines an alcoholic?
Someone who abuses alcohol to the capacity where it ruins his life. But what? You just said you, like me. You're like, you. You just pointed at you.
No, because like, I've talked to alcoholics and they tell me you're on that path. I'm like, I just drank one day and I got fucked up this one day. They're like, that's how it starts. Yeah, but I went to work the next day and I took my girl out and we had a nice day and it was beautiful. So I didn't ruin my life though. And they're like, well, it's getting there. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, that type of stuff gets annoying. But Tiger Woods, again, this is not even the first time. He got into a car accident where he rolled his expensive car. You're like rolling, I mean, he flipped it over.
Yeah.
And the cops ended up pulling up and they were like, hey, sir, come over here. And he was under the influence of opioids.
Yes.
Pills.
Yes.
Those are pills. Those are painkiller pills, like the strongest that you can get. And what's crazy is I assumed it was alcohol as well until I started reading more about it. And even like the last one or two times that he flipped his car over, everyone assumed he was drunk. So they tested him and no alcohol whatsoever. Just pills.
Just pills.
Which is crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And it kind of makes it a little bit tragic almost.
Makes it sadder. Yeah.
Because he had back surgery. And for those of you who don't know, dude, when you have back surgery or any issues with your back, you're done.
Yeah.
Because your back is such a massive piece of your body. It's one thing to break your foot, break your wrist, break your arm.
Yeah.
But your back is literally your torso.
Having a bad back, laying down hurts, standing up hurts. You're just living in pain.
Even just laying down. Yeah. Even if you're just sitting there, it's terrible. And then like you can't function, you can't make love, you can't play with your kids.
Yeah.
That's what led Luigi Margione to do what he did.
Some crazy stuff, man. Some crazy stuff. Listen, it's very tragic, man. He's a guy who needs help, and this is like his 4th DUI. And I think I wonder if the first one was with alcohol. Was
I think so DUI is just driving under the influence.
Yeah.
Knock on wood, guys.
Yeah.
But what you call even when they arrested him this last time, they're like checking his pockets, and he just has pills in his pockets.
Yeah.
Like there's sometimes where I have a headache, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to drink these Excedrins or these Tylenol until I had some breakfast or some lunch.
Yeah.
So I put them in like a little napkin or a little baggie or something like that.
Yeah.
And then once I eat, I take them. But he just has them in his pockets.
Yeah.
He just has these pills in his pockets. That's how I know that there's an issue going on.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Some of the DUI tests, they're all hard, man. Don't let people tell they're easy. Even if they're sober, they're hard.
Yeah, the fact that Tiger Woods can put a golf ball in a hole, like a 3-inch hole.
Yeah.
500 fucking feet away, easily.
Yeah.
Yet he was struggling with the DIY test. The do-it-yourself test. Yeah, the arts and crafts test.
Yeah.
But he was struggling with the DUI test. I don't know. I think that says a lot.
Even the simple one, like look over here, right? Don't move your head. But you're just like, what's over there? And then the cop is like, do not move your head. And they look at each other like, this guy's fucked up. This guy's fucked up. The walking in the straight line is very hard. They do this one where they ask you to stand straight on one leg and with the other leg, extend your leg out. Yeah. And for even somebody that's sober, that's just difficult. Because me, as an alumni of the DUI class 2017, July 23rd, 2017, as a DUI, what is it called when you're part of a club?
Club member.
As a DUI club member, when they arrested me and they asked me to do all these tests, I knew it was done. Especially when they did the straight line, and I was like, I'm walking in the straight line. Look at this. I'm gonna go turn it back around. I was like talking way too much, right? But I think I did good. I did the eye thing good. I was like this, right? They were like, just follow. Don't move your head.
Yeah.
I didn't even fucking move my eyes. Right?
You were just looking into the officer's eyes.
What the hell is this? That was the yardstick.
Bro, you thought you were a Ghost Rider. I was looking into my eyes.
They were trying to do a test. I was trying to oral farm, right?
You're trying to oral farm. You're like, bro, this shit's fucking stupid, dog.
I was hoping they'd play some badass music in the background. I was like, yeah, all right.
You were hoping they'd be like, dude, you're actually so fucking cool.
I'm fucking dope as
so
fuck.
So like,
man.
just like chill and get home safe.
Let's just party right here. Let's just drink right here, which is what I thought they were gonna do.
You're right? Like, I got another 6-pack in the bag,
brother. I got some coke too, man. Which I didn't, but for the story, I'm like, I got some cocaine. I got some New Amsterdam, bro. Yeah, cheap shit. $17 bottles, 2 liters, right? And they're like, bro, that's fucking disgusting. I'm like, well, I'm a maniaco, right? And I'm like, do you have any family? Is there anybody that loves you?
Yeah. Nobody. And then they'll be like, you know what, dude? The officer's probably like, you know what, dude? Why don't you grab that bottle for us real quick? And you're like, for real? Yeah. So yeah, grab
for
that
real,
bottle.
For real?
Right? No, yeah, grab the bottle.
I was code switching.
Yeah, you're code switching. Yeah, it's like, grab the bottle, bro. And then as you're walking, you turn around. As you're walking to the door, he goes, boom, just one in the back of your head.
That would hurt.
No, knowing you'd be like, did you just...
It's still oral farming, right? Still oral farming.
Did you just flick me in the back of the head?
Yeah, yes, I did. Yes,
that's the officer.
Yes, I fucking did. What you gonna do about it?
The part that I thought was the funniest, and I didn't even know that it happened until you showed me.
Oh yeah. What was the part? So he crashed it.
It's in the
body cam.
The body cam footage of when they first contact Tiger Woods and saying like, "Hey, did you just crash this $200,000 vehicle?"
Yeah, he crashed in the street. It's flipped over. They're like, "Where the fuck? Where's Tiger Woods? Bro? Where is this guy?" Yeah. He's down the street. They're like, "Hey, brother, come over here, right?" And they get closer and closer to him. And then he's on the phone. He's like, "Yep. I'll talk to you too. Yep." And they're like, "Hey, let's get you to the crash site so we can make sure everybody's good." He was like, "I just got off the phone with the president." Right? And he just walked away. And the cop didn't say shit, right? And for me, I was like, bro, that's a cold ass line.
To you were like, that's oral farming.
That's fire. That's oral farming, bro.
Yeah.
I thought to myself, bro, I need to say that at the next party that I go to, or any variation of that, right? If I'm being weird, if I'm being creepy, if I'm
or like you're throwing up in the bathroom of the club, and it's like, and the security's like, sir, you have to leave, please. And you're like, what? All right, you have a good one, boss.
Yeah.
That was LeBron James.
Who else would you be called? Who else would you say?
Oh, I'd be like, oh yeah, of course, sweetheart, anything for you. That was, do you know her, Oprah?
Oh. Yeah, fuck him. He doesn't deserve you. Get the fuck out of the restroom. I was on the phone with Obama. Barack? Michelle.
And the security was like, yo, what the fuck?
This fool's sick.
This was a maniac.
That's, dude, you could say that for everybody, man.
Yeah.
Who are you on the phone with? I was on the phone with Ace Ventura. You could say some wild ass shit like that, dude.
No, I think that will get you arrested.
That's fucking. That's definitely have a
That's
DUI.
what it's like, who are you on the phone with? Oh, the scientist Doc and his little buddy Marty. Ever heard of him?
Nye, first name Bill. You ever heard of him?
Oh,
come
dude.
on.
My homie Rick and his little homie Morty. Ever heard of him, dumbass?
Da Vinci. Mark? No, Leonardo.
Oh. Mark Da Vinci.
Do you know Mark?
That's my bad. That's
You
my
don't
bad.
know Mark? Who fired you?
I'm not that one connected.
Why the fuck are you at this part if you don't know Mark Da Vinci?
Exactly.
Why the fuck are you at this part if you know Mark Da Vinci, man?
Okay, there we go. And you kicked the security out?
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man. What the fuck you tripping up on me, man?
Yeah.
So I will only say that, like I said, there's a bunch of just beautiful women. Beautiful women. I would just say, I got off the phone with the president. Not even the president of the United States, the president of Colombia. President of every the president of South America.
The president of Venezuela is like, wait, isn't he in jail? Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you think put him there? You put him there?
Well, you know me, motherfucker, man. You know me.
Baddie like me ain't gonna tell shit. Oh my God, you're fucking so hot.
The fucking CIA is like, dude, this motherfucker's legit.
I know. Why does it keep? It goes from cops, local police, security, local police, armed forces, SWAT, fucking CIA, FBI. They're all gathered around me. Who is this fool talking to?
The Navy SEALs come.
Navy SEALs.
Like they do like fucking Zero Dark 30 shit. And they're like, put your hands up. And you're like, yeah. I'm right there. Someone's at the door. What's up? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking to you know, I don't know if you know him, Bunny, Bad Bunny.
Bad booty. Navy SEAL.
Conejo Mano?
No.
The Navy SEAL's like,
Yo,
dude, can you get him on FaceTime? I want him to wish my girl happy birthday.
bro, and then you call me.
And I'll be like, no, he's actually busy, but there's like a lot of you guys? I guess. Yeah. And then I call you.
Yeah, yo perreo sola, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están, hijo de putas?
El selfie.
Estoy perreando sola y voy a tomar un selfie. Say cheese. And then I took a selfie with all the fucking
hardcore Navy SEAL puts his like big ass gun. Hey, sir, I just want to say I'm a huge fan of your music. I watched the Super Bowl halftime show. I thought it was incredible.
What did you think of Lady Gaga?
Oh, I thought she was great.
Yes. And then they realize I'm not Bad Bunny.
And they're like, you're not Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, I'm a good rabbit. And then they go, and then he goes, we have another target. We have to head out immediately. No, and then they leave me alone. They go to me.
And the same cycle, they all go to my house. With Kanye West. You ever heard of him?
Yeah,
Wait, he's canceled. Yeah. Is he?
Is he? Because he just had 2 incredibly sold out shows in LA.
Wait, were you there? Yeah. You were fucking there?
Oh, that's fucked up, fool.
Why is it fucked up?
Feels like that's fucked up, fool.
Okay, woke ass fool. Oh my God. Your job to be shoot people or be woke. You know what I'm saying? Because if wake up, fool. You know what I'm saying?
And get out of the fucking matrix, fool. Open your fucking mind, fool.
Your fucking third eye, stupido. God damn. You for sure pereo sola.
Yeah, all the Navy SEALs are just like, they're like, oh, fuck, dude. He's right, dude. He's right.
Bro, Navy SEALs don't come, though. They just SEALs.
Yeah, dude. So if you guys haven't seen the video of Tiger Woods,
yeah, definitely those are okay. 2 podcasts ago, we talked about party tips. what Tiger Woods did was another part of it. Just say
Yeah, I mean,
you're staying on the
that's-
phone with someone, a high class individual.
It's so crazy because I watched it and I Googled it if it was true, and it is true. And remember I told you, I'm like, Trump said, he's like, oh yeah, I was on the phone with Tiger today.
Yeah. But what is
So I'm like, oh damn, that actually just levels up.
But what he could mean so many different things by Tiger, because doesn't he have like tigers in his compound? Not the White House, but like his other compounds.
Trump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe. He could have been like, yeah, I spoke to my Tiger today, and he definitely has some wood.
And Tiger Woods, just a big ass tiger, big ass dick.
Just like, oh, I'm hungry, Daddy.
God, man.
You know what's so crazy? I was watching I knew this, but he just said it on another interview. Mike Tyson said how he was on getting interviewed by Shaq.
Oh yeah.
And Shaq was like, I'll never forget. I walk into his mansion in Vegas, and I was expecting a butler or a maid, but a tiger jumped on me.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, he's just like, what? The co-host was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, he jumped on me, and I thought I was gonna die. And then immediately I see Mike going, come here, baby, come here. And the big ass white tiger gets on Mike Tyson's lap, and he's like, hey, how are you, Shaq? What do you want to do today? And Shaq's like, what the fuck? Who are you, dude?
Yeah.
Like Mike Tyson was just on another level back then, dude.
Yeah.
For Shaq, the 7'1" big ass motherfucker, to be like, I don't know if I want to hang out with you no more, dog.
Yeah, because Mike Tyson was on some fuck shit back in the day.
Yeah, and he's like, he said that he used to have to sleep. He slept with the tigers.
Yeah.
And then Shaq's like, what? He's like, I had to, or else he would kill everyone in the house, including me.
I had to calm him down.
Yeah, they had to get the special connection. They had the special connection. If I didn't do that, they would kill my children.
I mean, what am I? I'm a monster. I'm unleashed. I'm out of sight of a cage, and a tiger represents me. I represent a tiger. We have more alike than I do with other humans.
Exactly.
So why the fuck would I want to be sleeping with a human? I can sleep with a tiger.
Mike,
Someone who
Mike,
represents me.
relax. I didn't mean any disrespect. Please relax. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
don't disrespect my tiger. He's not just a tiger. He's my human. He's my partner.
I'm sorry. I just thought it was weird.
Don't call me weird. Who are you calling weird? My tiger or me?
Just the situation. Just a situation.
Is it weird to sleep with an animal?
Yeah.
You sleep with a girl?
Yeah.
What is that?
Human?
A mammal.
Oh.
What is a mammal? An animal. Science, bitch.
Yeah.
You ever go to school?
Yeah.
You graduate?
Yeah.
Wow. The school system failed you.
I don't appreciate the way you're fucking speaking to me, low key, Mike Tyson.
What's wrong with the way I speak?
What's wrong with the way you speak?
Be
Do you
careful,
want me
how,
to be,
be careful how you answer.
do you want me to be honest?
Yes.
Bro, you sound like a dumbass. Boom. And immediately I wake up and I'm like in heaven. I'm in a coma and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Do you think people in comas are, in heaven, there's like a heaven, you're with other people that are in heaven.
Yeah.
And then you go to hell, there's a lot of people like, hey, what's up? Oh, we're in hell together. Hey. What about when you're in coma, like purgatory? Do you think there's people on there?
I think purgatory is different than in a coma. I think in a coma it's just you. It's just you.
But you're unconscious. You're in an unconscious state, right? I guess, right? I guess
think
purgatory
it's
is right before. Oh, purgatory is more closer to heaven.
Purgatory is when you're not in heaven or hell. And the universe and the powers that be are deciding where to put you.
That's okay. So you think you would struggle in purgatory, or you think it's one of those like, oh yeah, he's going to heaven, or
I think
no, he's going to
purgatory is
hell.
like you're just like a human being, but no one can see you.
I want to be seen.
Interesting.
See me? Can't you see?
You know what? You know what? Like the really this storyline was in like all kids TV shows and sitcoms and stuff like that, where the main character goes, "I wish I was never born," and their guardian angel or Santa Claus or someone powerful comes in, and he's just like, "Let me show you what life would be if you were never born."
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like the world is terrible, but other times I remember Fairly Godparents. Timmy Turner was like, "I wish I was never born." And then one of the powerful fairies like showed him how the world would be. His parents were rich and having a great time. His Fairly Godparents had like a child that was like super sweet and humble. His friends were like succeeding in life. And he was like, wow, oh my God, I guess everyone really is better without me. And then the fairy's like, yeah. Now, do you want them to be happy or do you want to like get your life back? And he's like, I want to get my life back. And he chose to be fucking...
That's selfish as fuck.
Yeah, super selfish, right?
Yeah. So okay, now I ask you, how? Okay, picture. Okay, what does life look like without me? Like in general, like humanity.
I think that's such a special question because it's like so much would change.
Good or bad?
It depends who you ask, but if you ask me, good.
In what ways?
I think gas prices would definitely be a lot lower. I think at least like $2 because right now in LA it's $7. I think all the conflicts, like the war conflicts, I think they wouldn't be. I think for some reason I just have this feeling in my chest that they wouldn't be so. They would after the first day everyone would sign a peace treaty.
Wait, so without me in this world, these countries and these world leaders would find no reason to argue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I think without you, I think there would be more space missions like Artemis too.
I've been holding people back.
I don't want to say that because I don't want to be mean, but if I'm being honest with you, then perhaps yeah.
So when people are saying, "How come we haven't gone to the moon in 70 years?"
Yeah.
It's because of
Joe
me.
Romero.
It's because of me.
Joe Romero of So Primos podcast. 50% of So Primos podcast. Yeah.
So people look at me like, you are the reason we have never come back. I have dreams of going back. I wanted to be an astronaut because I saw Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, and now because of you fucked everything up.
Yeah. Soldiers like, you're the reason why I have to get shipped out tomorrow. Yeah.
Man. Yeah. What can I do? What should I? What can I even say?
Well, you know what you.
I should just end my life.
No, dude. No.
I honestly feel like if I were to go away, dude, fresh water everywhere.
Something tells me that you used to have fairly godparents growing up.
I had godparents, and they were fairly dicks. Right? They're assholes.
You had godparents, and they were fairly odd.
Yeah. I've never had a godparent because my parents aren't.
I'm the godparent of my younger siblings because there's no one else. So
I don't even get asked. I wouldn't be asked to be a godparent just so I can say no because I'm like,
just you can say no.
Nah, bro.
Who would you be godparents for? Or you don't have to name their names, but
I don't know. No one, because godparent usually isn't within immediate family. I think.
Yeah, it could be friends. It could be.
I don't think anybody would be like. First of all, I don't have friends. Oh, I think if I were to ever exist, I would have no friends somehow. But I don't think anybody would ever ask me, Joel, we need you to take care of our family. We need you to take care of us.
Well, do you know what a godparent is?
Someone who's there in case you die.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that was a crazy guess. I got it right. I thought parents who thinks he has a god complex or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
No. It's like if the parent is no longer in the picture, they kind of like take in the kids.
Who got the parent out of the picture?
Sometimes life, I guess.
Oh, I mean, okay. I was like,
sometimes you.
Did the godparent, was like, I want to be a parent, but the parent just said,
that should be a movie.
That's dark. That's like taken.
That's a Lifetime movie that we need to make immediately.
That's a movie of a lifetime.
That's a Hulu movie that we need to make.
That's a straight to DVD, straight to Hollywood Blockbuster.
That's straight to Redbox,
Hollywood Video, Max Video.
Yeah. That's straight on Tubi. That's a Tubi ass fucking movie.
That's a fucking poopy movie.
that's a YouTube Shorts movie right there.
I would, dude. If someone asked me a godparent, I would be flattered.
Yeah, but you would politely decline.
I have to walk out of the room. I'd be like this
by yourself.
If like ask me, like this is what I would do. It's easy. Like ask me to be a godparent.
Hey Joel, I need to ask you something. Is that okay? Do you have a few moments?
Nothing wrong with being asked something, right?
No.
That would be very weird too. All right, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing wrong. But are you busy or anything?
No. I'm here.
Well, me and the missus were thinking hard, and we just had a. You know our beautiful child, and our second one is coming on the way, and we just, I'm going to come right to the point. I want to ask you, will you be their godfather?
What?
Will you be my children's godfather?
Oh my God. Wow.
You don't have to give me an answer.
I need a moment. Can I just step out real quick?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
I gotta go upstairs real quick, right?
Oh. Your house is only one floor.
Now I gotta go on the roof real quick.
Okay, well, for sure,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're chilling, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, is he gonna say yes or no?
Yeah.
And then I have windows all over my house, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. And then you hear, you see me fucking jump off the fucking window.
No,
jump off the roof.
I thought you were like, I'm like, you know, his house is only one story, but I guess he's an addict. I guess that makes sense. Maybe he just converted it or something. I don't know. And I hear, and I'm like, Joel, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, I don't want to go up there because it's so dusty. But Joel, and I go up there, and I just see you. Floating in space.
Floating in space.
Floating in space.
And what do? I'm like, and what do you say?
And I go, oh my gosh. He was like the fourth person I fucking asked.
And then that's when with this. Fourth?
And then you open his eyes and it's like, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
It's all a callback. All callback.
Anyways, but I don't know. Maybe when I have kids, you could be the godfather, dude. It'd be cool. I mean, you're going to be Theo Joel anyways.
Are you ever going to have kids? We don't have to get into that.
You tell me off the pod.
It's more of a personal question.
Yeah. But
cheers to you, man.
Oh, dude, thank you, man. But you know, something that made me
cheers me.
Hey, cheers!
So grateful, Thank you.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
put the cheers back. Yeah.
It's like cheers. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Come on, man.
You're that guy, huh? Okay, what were you about to say?
Honestly, this weekend was pretty eventful because you and I have been paying attention to the Artemis 2 space mission.
Oh yes, what a beautiful mission!
So wonderful. Those of you who don't know, there's a space mission with astronauts, and they got launched into orbit into space, and they're gonna make a lap around the moon, officially making them the farthest any human being has ever been from Earth, which is horrifying.
It makes me happy, scared, and sad at the same time. Mm-hmm. Explain. Ask why it makes me sad.
You said explain why I feel that way. I don't know. Explain my inner thoughts and my emotions.
Bro, I gotta start doing that more often. Hey, bro.
It's like, how do you...
Someone says something beautiful that makes me disgusted. That's horrifying. That's awful. Explain why I feel that way.
We just have dinner, dude. You're like, dude, that was probably the most delicious lasagna I've ever had. Explain.
That's fucking sick. That turns insane.
Yo, another party trick.
Explain.
It's just like, yo, honestly, this beer is so strong, but it goes down so smooth.
Yeah.
Explain.
Bro, after I take this, I'm so fucked up. After I take this shot, I wouldn't trust me. Explain.
It's just like, yo, Courtney, I've been looking at you the whole party. I think we should make out in the bathroom. Explain. Explain.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like, yo, we ran out of beer. Everyone chip in $10. Explain
one by one. Explain.
Explain. Dude, just add. Bro, that's such a power move, bro. That's such a power move. When you say something,
no matter how wild, how subdued it might be.
Yo, explain. That's a power move. You're gonna make everyone think that you're taking a fucking SAT, and it's just like they're gonna want to impress you. They're gonna want to kiss up to you, bro.
You're gonna make everybody nervous.
Everyone's like, oh shit,
fuck.
Oh shit, I know it's gonna be quiz.
Fuck it now. Okay.
So you're saying it makes you scared? It makes you sad?
Let me explain. This time I'll explain. This time, usually other people explain for me. And it made me sad because in my lifetime, I know that's the furthest we're ever gonna get. The moon, and possibly, maybe Mars, right? But I mean, with the way they say about Mars is like if we get there, we're gonna colonize it and maybe try to build some sort of atmosphere bubble and But that's the most we're gonna.
I think Mars. In our lifetime, I don't think we're gonna see a human on Mars. I think we're gonna see a bunch of robots on Mars. We're gonna see a bunch of videos that we've never seen before, a bunch of pictures.
I think robots building like a facility, maybe
Yeah.
that creates oxygen
So
inside.
they start bearing crops. They start harvesting crops. Like robots do that with AI and all that
like
stuff.
the illustration they're showing of this Artemis 2 of like how they're using the Earth's atmosphere to kind of slingshot to where a point where it's going to meet the moon and then use the moon's gravitational pull to also slingshot back onto Earth. I'm like, bro, this is what I'm talking about. This is what the fuck
It
I'm
reminds me of
talking
the
about.
movie Martian. The Martian
Yeah,
with
Matt
Matt Damon.
Damon.
One of the most underrated space films of all
It's got
time.
Michael Pena in there too, being
and Donald Glover.
Yeah, great cast.
Great cast, great director, great Matt Damon. Matt Damon's good at everything he does.
Yeah, he's going to do everything. He does. But when you watch something like what's going on with the Artemis 2, it's almost like back in the day, I feel like these kind of missions would unite humanity, right? And for some people to not know what's going on, it makes me very sad as well.
It's crazy because I had no idea. Excuse me. I had no idea until I was driving and I put on random radio station. And then after the song ended, the radio, I'm about to change the station.
Yeah.
And the radio host is like, guys, so Artemis just hit orbit, guys.
Yeah.
Artemis 2 just hit orbit. And I was like, Artemis 2? And then he kept talking about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess it's a space mission.
Yeah.
Oh, why I haven't seen that on Instagram. Interesting. And boom, later that night, I go on social media and I was like, oh shit, it's like a legit thing. And then this morning, I saw a video about it and it made me kind of emotional.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It made me kind of emotional where one of the astronauts had a wife that passed away from cancer. And as they're exploring the other side of the moon, something that no humans have ever seen.
Some might say the dark side of the moon. The far side of the moon,
It literally is the far side of the moon. There's a bright spot in the midst of all the darkness.
Yeah.
There's a bright spot. It's a crater that catches kind of the sunlight. And the astronaut was like, hey, guys, back home in Earth, like, is it okay if I name this crater after my wife, my best friend, the mother of my 2 kids? And everyone's like, yeah, dude, of course. And like, there's a video of all the astronauts hugging afterwards and getting emotional. It's just like, bro, that's...
They named it Carol in honor of Commander Reed Wiseman's late wife. So beautiful. Carol Taylor Wiseman.
And it's
so
literally,
beautiful.
it literally just puts into perspective that we're all we have. Like humans and other humans are all we have. Like they're the farthest any living human has reached.
And those pictures from within the shuttle of like the astronauts looking outwards, looking at the globe.
Yeah.
And one there was a quote, there was like a caption in one of the pictures. It's like a picture of all of us taken by one of us. Right? It's
so beautiful. And it's like in the photo of the Earth, everyone is in that photo. Everyone is in that photo. Not only just the continents that are shown on that side, but on the inside, like it's a living planet that not only everyone that's alive is in that photo, everyone that's ever lived is in the photo, everyone we've ever loved is in that photo. And like when someone's exploring the farthest thing any human has ever discovered, the first thing on their minds and their hearts and their souls is love. It's just like, dude, I'm gonna name this after someone that's my world. Yeah. And like having comrades and their peers be so supportive, and it literally is such a beautiful thing. And I was ashamed that 2 days passed and I didn't know what it was until kind of basically last night.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm like, this is extraordinary. Everyone should be talking about this.
Yeah.
Why is not everyone talking about this?
Doesn't it make you realize how stupid, like, to be fair, people are like, the Tiger Woods, the Kanye West shit. People are like, hey, why are people going to Kanye West show? Oh, Tiger Woods is fucking drunk. Or he's a fucking on pills. He's on pills. He's ill. He got a DUI. Crazy. I'm like, bro, people are pushing the boundaries of what's capable.
People are literally on the dark side of the moon. They're looking at the dark side of the moon.
Yeah. And then the guy was like, the commander was like, I hope this record is not long lived. I push the new generation to push even further. I don't want this record to be a long-lasting record. I want the next generation, or even this generation, to go further and further and challenge ourselves.
And that led to what you mentioned. As soon as I walked in today, you mentioned something. And I thought you were joking at first. I thought you were being facetious.
Yeah.
But then you were like, dude, I'm super excited about that. And I was just like, oh my, are you serious?
Yeah.
What were you telling me, bro?
There's so that was Artemis 2. There's Artemis 3 is a planned mission by NASA, right? And they're planning to land on the south pole of the moon, but they're planning to actually land on it, humans on the moon, for the first time since I believe 1972 for Apollo 17, right? And one of the things they want, that's a big part of this NASA mission, is to put humans, first of all, back on the moon, but to land the first woman and the first person of color on the motherfucking moon. And on top of that is to prepare, they want to do a long-term presence on the moon.
Yeah.
To get ready for missions to Mars.
Yeah.
But that's all beautiful, but also the first woman, the first person of color to land on the motherfucking move. And I think that is huge.
That's massive. I mean, I mean, when you think about that space mission in the 90s that blew up, you know, they had women, they had teachers, they had people of color, and it was a tragedy. So the fact that they're trying again, I don't think people realize how far away the moon is. So I saw a description of it earlier today by scientists. So do you know those yoga balls?
Yeah.
You know how they're like big, right? So if that's the Earth, the top of the ozone is about 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
Away from the Earth, right?
Yeah.
So obviously that's hundreds and hundreds. It's like miles away, right? But in the ratio of the Earth, so the medicine ball, about 1.5 inches, 2 inches is the end of the ozone. The space station that is constantly traveling across the orbit of Earth, which is massive and it has like all astronauts from like all over the world, is about 3 inches from the Earth. So it's very close to the Earth's orbit. That's why it's called a low orbit travel, right?
Yeah.
While the moon would be more than 60 feet away from the medicine ball, from the yoga ball.
Yeah.
That's incredibly far.
That's so far away.
So fucking far, dog. If it takes millions of dollars and the smartest people that have ever lived to get us literally 4 inches away from the yoga ball, just imagine the triumph of 60 plus feet away.
Yeah.
Which is, that's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of miles away.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And the fact that we can communicate with them, the fact that now they can send us fucking videos and their color and they're in color and the audio's crisp. Dude, it's literally we're living in such a triumph of the human condition.
Human achievement, man.
Human achievement, history. You know what I mean? And I can't even imagine how people felt in the 60s when we landed on the moon and before social media.
Yeah.
But I think now people are talking about it. I'll admit, millions of people are talking about it. But I think billions of people should be talking about it. You get what I'm saying?
I know. There's just so much distractions nowadays. I think a lot of people now will be like, oh, that's cool, but we landed on the moon already.
Yeah, everyone was just like, wait, why don't they just land? Even the radio host, as excited as he was like, at first I was kind of disappointed because I thought they were landing on the moon, but when I found out that they were just making a lap around the moon, I was like, what the heck? That's not that crazy. And I'm like, but then the more you think about it, that's probably even more fucking impressive.
Yeah, I mean, also we already landed on the moon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And like I said, Artemis 3 is going for different reasons, to land on the moon, to bring other people, with a different background on the moon, and also to build on top of future missions for Mars. Yeah. So it has more, has a longer plan than just like the other mission. We're just gonna go to the moon because we're in a space race, right? And then after that, it's like we won, so we just won. So what's the point of going back? Yeah. Now there's a deeper reason we want to go here and also try to see what we can do to get to Mars and build a foundation here to get to Mars. But I'm like, yeah, dude, they didn't land on the moon, but they went further.
They went further than any
human being has ever gone.
Yeah,
How do you in this fucking vast emptiness of space?
Yeah.
How can you not see the beauty in that? How can you not see the beauty of what humans are capable of? Humans built the ship. Humans designed the ship. Humans designed the plan. Humans are on board.
In the ship.
Intelligent humans are on board doing this fucking dangerous and scary. Maybe not dangerous, because I'm pretty sure they have everything fucking figured out. But still, you never know. It is space. It is space.
Yeah.
How terrifying is it to be like, 30,000 feet is scary on the plane. Imagine you're in the fucking middle of the galaxy of nothingness. Like you see Earth from a distance. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You look to your right and you see like the moon from a distance, and you're just like,
I'm sure they train like psychologically.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure they had like the best psychologists on earth come and train them, but still, dude, like I read a comment where it's just like astronauts are some of the best human beings of all time.
Yeah.
Like, cause like they're not only like they're like the coolest people, but like they have the most intimidatingly scary resume ever.
yeah.
But they're just like super humble and cool. And it's just like it makes perfect sense that those are the people that we send out the farthest. You know what I mean? Those are our voyagers. Those are our pioneers, our trailblazers. And it's just like, it's such a beautiful thing. The more you think about it, the more beauty you see and the more kind of emotion behind it you kind of get.
And I know people will look at this Artemis 3 and be like, oh, because there's some fuck shit going on in this country. Be like, oh, a woman and a person of color, are they really qualified?
Yeah.
I'm like, no one's gonna cut corners to be NASA is not gonna be like, oh, you're this or this. We want to fill out. We want to have a certain amount of women. We want to have a certain amount of colored people. So we're gonna fucking lower the standard. No one does that. Relax. No,
that's so stupid.
No
airliners don't even do that.
No airline company. No business especially where lives are at stake. No one's gonna be like, we want to get more women or more people of color. We're gonna cut corners. We're gonna lower the standard.
Yeah, it's so silly.
It's so
and it's
stupid.
like there were some comments that were like, "Oh, here are your tax dollars at work, everybody. Shit that doesn't matter." And I'm like, "What? If anything, this is what matters the most."
Exactly, right?
I'd rather my tax dollars go to this than fucking whatever's happening now.
I know. Didn't the president just call for a 1.5 trillion budget? Adding to the military, and he's cutting a bunch of other programs for the country. I'm like, what, to go to war? To go to war?
To go destroy other people?
To go destroy other
It's
people's
like,
livelihoods? Like, why not invest that money into a corporation or like something like NASA, where everything is positive?
Invested into science, into
technology,
the people, into children, into the youth, into agriculture, into medicine,
into our future.
Exactly.
What is war gonna do?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
And who knows? But I'm saying now, like the administration's like, we gotta add 1.5. When people are like, there's no money for this, there's no money for that.
When we're paying $7 a gallon for gas here in LA, and I know that seems a lot to you guys, but you guys probably in wherever you guys are from are probably going through $4, $5, $6 fucking gallons.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's one of those things where like we get screwed over. So forgive us if we appreciate an almost fantasy, unbelievable thing is occurring while we're alive.
If you look at astronauts and space travel and you're like, who cares? You are stupid.
You're a fucking
You
moron.
are dumb.
You're
Get
a
away
moron.
from me. You are stupid as fuck.
You're a moron.
How could you look at that and be like, what's the point of this? Gosh, shut up.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Shut the
You're
fuck up.
You're a moron. You're a
Shut the
certified
fuck
moron,
up.
Dude. So, but I'm glad you appreciate it just as much as I
Yes.
do. And I know our soul primos appreciate it too. But just if you have people in your life that fucking are like, that's who gives a fuck? I still have to go to work tomorrow. We all have to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
But at least now we know that, damn, dude, humans are capable of so much more.
Yeah.
The human spirit is so powerful right now that a victory for one is a victory for all. What was the fucking phrase that they said once they land on the moon? One small step for man, One giant leap for mankind.
Ooh. And also, we said something about when I'm like, what is with these fucking astronauts spitting bars all the time?
I know.
Are these pre-written?
I'm sure they're like the smartest brains
Yeah.
on the planet. I'm sure they're just like, oh, when NASA fucking hits me up and they're like, hey, you good? I'm gonna say this.
I'm like, well, good is relative. I think humanity itself has gone one step further to being great.
Ooh, I say, well, I think good is relative, but I think now that we made it this far, I think I realize we're all relatives.
Oh, damn it. That being said, we have a new segment. A new segment, but it's a segment we've done.
So we're gonna go back to the one of our people love this segment, so we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
Hi, this is Soul Searching with your Soul Primos.
Yes.
Get ready for us to search your souls.
Yes, and you are not under arrest. You can leave whenever you want.
Oh yeah. We're not. The doors are locked. Everything's cool.
Yeah, doors are locked. Guns are out. Cameras are on. So don't do some fuck shit, man.
Yeah, just get your hands out of your pockets, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no, hands out of your pockets. Just. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean or anything, but just hands out of your pockets. Thank you.
Do not make any sort of movements. Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The first person's asking, very simple question, straight to the business.
Yeah.
How do I get rich?
Interesting question.
Very interesting because I don't think any one of us.
That's kind of like asking. How do I say this? Like it's like asking a virgin, hey, how do I get a bunch of girls? How do I get laid? And it's just like, well, from the videos I've seen,
Yes.
I think you need 7 forms of income. The average millionaire needs 7 forms of income.
And then you're like, okay, after, how do I find a second one? Because finding one was hard.
Yeah.
You're like,
Well, you have to use the money. You have to make the money work for you,
and invest in Roth IRAs or in stocks and then do that and this and that.
and unfortunately, you kind of do have to cut back on certain splurges that you have in your life. Not by much, but just a little bit.
Yeah. So you should be working from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Fuck a girlfriend, fuck friends. If everybody's partying, good. Let them fucking fuck up their lives.
Yeah. Don't spend $100 at the bar. Spend $20 at the CVS.
Oh, okay. You know
And
what?
pregame.
I will say this. Let's bring it down a little bit. We don't know how to get rich.
Yeah,
To be honest, because we're not rich.
We're not rich. We what would you categorize us as? I think we're doing.
We're trying
living.
our best. We're trying our best.
We can pay our bills.
Yeah, I will say this. I don't know how to get rich. I kind of know how to be decent with money-ish as far as not splurging, not going crazy. Try to budget, save money. Be a cheap bastard. If you don't, I get my Diet Cokes are usually off-brand. $4, I save $3 over time. That's a lot. I try to get my cheap chicken from here. I go to Food for Less. I go to grocery stores that are pretty cheap. When I go out of bars, I go to cheaper bars.
Yeah.
I go out to like Chili's, Applebee's. They get good deals. They're cheap. Try not to get a newish, super new car unless you can afford it. Try to live within your means or underneath it.
Or perhaps under. Yeah.
Yes, if you want a car, save up for a used car. Don't get a $300 because I know a lot of foods that want to look cool and like their whole personality is their car and like they take pictures of them in their car and like for some reason like some girls like that and some shit. But
And the repo man comes.
the repo man comes after a while. But listen, $300. If you want to fuck up your future, get a new car when you can afford it. $300 a month, $400 a month. On top of that, you have to put insurance on that. Don't fuck yourself over, right?
And gas.
And gas.
I do a little stocks. I dibble dabble in stocks, and I do pretty good. But if you want to do good in stocks, it's got to be your full-time job.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just do Robinhood. You can't just dibble dabble and like just hope something's gonna bang. You gotta, as soon as you wake up, you gotta like go on Yahoo Finance or you go on Google and whatever's happening, you gotta be like locked in. You gotta be tapped in too. You have to have your ear on the ground. So let's say a bomb goes off in a certain country, that could affect hundreds of stocks. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be like really locked in. You gotta be. It has to be your 24/7 job.
No, you know what? If you want to get rich, make a hangover cure that actually works.
Yeah.
I'm dying. As soon as I drink that shit, I'm back to normal. Boom.
Or There's plenty of sleazy ways to get rich. If you're beautiful, start OnlyFans.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
guy or girl. Like if you're beautiful, start OnlyFans. If you're
Make an invention where if I eat 4 McChickens and then I feel guilty, I can eat a pill and it just wipes it all out and then I get skinny really fucking quick.
I think that already exists.
What is that fucking?
That's Joel Zempic.
No, it's not as fast as I want it to be. Ew, am I on Ozempic?
That being said, you let us know when you get rich and you can help us out.
Hey, send us money.
Yeah, you can become a producer of So Primos.
Yes, I accidentally made a girl cry and now her. All right. Accidentally made a girl cry and now her and her 2 friends hate me. Do I just not worry about it or do I say something?
Okay.
Okay.
First question: are you in 2nd grade?
First question. Are you maybe the oldest? 7th grade? 7th grade? Because this is shit I'd be asking. I'm 14 years old. 11 years old.
When I was in 4th grade, I'm just like, oh yeah, a girl and her 2 friends hate me now. Just like, what did you do?
No offense, but I'm just saying it's a crazy question.
This isn't something like, oh, do you want to worry about what people think of you? No, this is like you should worry about how you make people feel.
Yeah.
You know?
You might be a problem.
Yeah, you should definitely apologize. You should figure out what you did, and if you're in the wrong, you should apologize.
Yeah, it's not good to be mean to people. Not good to be mean to women. If you made her cry, because listen, if you made her cry because you're like, listen, I just don't want to be with anybody. I just want to go myself.
Yeah, if you broke up with her, yeah, then that's fine.
But if you're like verbally abusive, anything like that,
or you did some sly shit or something,
then
like
you got to look at yourself and be like, yes, I might be 9 years old, but I might be a piece of shit as well.
I'm a villain.
You're not oral farming.
You're not. Yeah. Only cool villains are in the movies.
Yeah, you might be getting cooked. You might just be cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But hope we answer that question.
Hopefully, I don't want to seem rude because maybe you are 35. Maybe you are 35.
Oh, 35, dude. Let's say you are older, right? You're in your 20s or 30s. Yeah, dude. You should. If you're not in the If you're in the wrong, dude, yes. But yes, you have to apologize. You got to apologize. Not to her friends. Who doesn't matter. To her, yes.
Yeah. Because the friends are always going to side with her no matter if...
Even if she's on bullshit, they're going to side with her.
Even if you can be like, hey, we broke up because I'm moving to Tennessee and like my mom is forcing me because I live with her and I'm 15. She'd be like, you're a fucking dick, right? And your friends would be like, fuck him. Yeah. But who cares what they think? Just be like, I'm sorry. I appreciate you. I love you. Yeah. But I'm sorry. Absolutely. And don't be mean. Don't be rude to people.
Yeah, it's not a good thing. Next question.
Okay. What is one thing y'all will tell a younger person? Very vague. Very fucking vague.
It depends on literally like
if I saw a younger person, if I was walking down the street, I saw a younger person. So I'm 30. So if I saw a super young person, I'd be like, go home. Right?
Oh, okay.
And if I saw, like, if I'm on the street, like, advice for you, like, hey, life is hard. Okay, no, for real. A younger person, if let's say 29 and below, or 25 and below, 22 and below, because if you're 29 and be like, hey, I'm like, I don't know, right? But 22 and below, because that's still like, it's like, yeah. I'll be like, life is hard. You gotta roll with the punches. Listen, nobody is gonna save you, but that also implies that nobody's gonna stop you.
That's good. I think me personally, I wouldn't say anything. I don't like unrequited advice. Yeah. I don't like advice that I didn't ask for. And I felt like that when I was 15, and I feel like that when I'm 30.
Well, I'm not going out looking for the youngest people.
Hey, you! How old are you? Hey. 22? Come here. Come here.
Come here. Listen.
You're like,
no one's gonna save you.
No. You'd be like, look, life was hard. Life was hard on me. Explain.
Explain. Fucking, what do you tell a young person? I don't fucking know, man.
It depends on how young. Like, if they ask, obviously, if they ask a question, I would love to fucking just give them my honest opinion.
What if a young person goes up to you and says, "What would you tell me?" What are you gonna tell them?
Well, how old are they?
Less.
Give me an age.
21.
They're 21.
Yeah.
And they go, Mel, I just turned 21. Any advice, brother?
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what, dude? Like, your 20s are gonna go by so fast.
Ooh, yeah.
But that's also a beautiful thing. They're gonna go by so fast.
Yeah.
So like, the good stuff is gonna go by fucking quick, but also the bad stuff is gonna go by fucking quick. And literally just try everything that you've ever wanted to do. No one gives a fuck if you fail and you're 24 or 25 or 26 or 27. No one cares. Everyone goes, oh, well, you give it a best shot. So what are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
They always ask that. What are you gonna do now? You gonna get a job now, or what? It doesn't matter, because everyone who's figured out. 99% of people who figured out life, they're like 38 plus.
Yeah.
That's what I've realized. And they kind of look at you as like a baby.
Yeah.
So it's like, even if you fail, it doesn't matter. You're just failing around other 21-year-olds and other 22-year-olds who are also failing.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it doesn't fucking matter. Just fucking try as much, and whatever fucking sticks, whatever thing that makes you fucking feel a orange glow inside your chest, that's what you should nurture. That's what you should protect.
Plant some seeds, man.
Seeds are so important, bro.
Plant over here if you
Seeds
like
are
it.
so
Water
important.
if you don't. But hey,
And as a 21-year-old, and when I went to film school, so many professors were like, "Guys, you guys have an advantage over even the professors and even like big directors and creators and actors. You guys have the advantage where you can go up to anyone. You guys can go to Steven Spielberg, anyone, and be like, hi, I'm a film student.
Yeah.
I am 19 years old. I am 20 years old. Can I blank? Can I do this? Can I shadow you for a day? Can I ask a couple questions? Can I just like pick your brain? And 9 times out of 10, these big people are going to be like, oh, of course, little baby. Because you're an infant.
Yeah.
You're an infant in the industry, in the business, in whatever job. You're an infant, right? To 38 plus year olds. You're an infant, right? So it's just like, of course, buddy.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, I graduated in 2 years. Can I get your personal number or your sister's number? Yeah. And it's just like they hammered that into our brain. It's just like, bro, just fucking go out there.
Yeah.
Even if they say no, you're going to get 10 yeses.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to give back to the fucking youth.
Yeah.
Trust me. And it fucking worked for me. I remember being a film student. Even right now, I don't want to say it on the pod, but there's like moments where I tell you and I'm like, hey, we're just students, dog. We're just students. Even we get a little nervous about like filming in public and stuff.
Why would you not want to say that on the pod?
I don't know.
Don't be shy, man.
Oh my God, here I go. I guess
here I go. Don't be
That's
shy,
what you
man.
would tell someone younger than me, because I'm younger.
Explain.
Explain. Sometimes when Joel and I film in public, and we have a bunch of episodes, like the bowling episode, the downtown episode, we have a bunch of episodes where we film in public, and we kind of get a little nervous. Because as you do, like filming in public is kind of nerve-wracking, and you don't want to ruffle any feathers. I told Joel one time, I was like, bro, if someone presses us, we could just be like, bro, we're film students.
Yeah.
And technically that's true, because you're a student of film, and I went to college for film. So it's just like, we're not lying in that way. You know what I mean? So it's like, and it worked. It's worked several times where people go, well, at first they go, what you doing? And then we go, well, we're film students. We're just, we're doing this, we're doing that. Immediately, guards drop.
Yeah, we're filming some
And they go,
shit.
what's up, buddies? Where are we going? What are we doing? And it's just like, boom, immediately. Their guards just go, oh, okay, for sure. They're students. They're learning. Immediately, everyone's guards drop. And that's not even a lie, because every day that we work, we learn new things. You know what I mean? That's what I would say to a younger person.
That's beautiful. That's perfect almost.
Here we go.
Oh,
Explain.
gosh. No. Okay.
Next
here's
one.
the next one. I dated a girl for a long time and we broke up 3 years ago and I haven't spoken since, but I miss her. What should I do to start a new relationship and friendship with her? I've had the experience where I dated somebody in 2018 to 2019. And then we ended things, and I befriended her in 2020 for a little bit, for a year or two, right? But I reached out to her after like a year. But we had been friends before. We had dated a little bit for like 2 weeks before. But I did reach out to her. So We broke 3 years ago. I would say if it ended bad, like you did some fuck shit, terrible shit, move on.
Yeah.
Don't bother her. Leave her alone.
Yeah.
Leave her alone. Right. I want to say also, what are your expectations? Right. You're saying relationship, friendship.
Okay, so you just want her. You just want them back in your life.
Yeah. Like, and I'm also like, okay, are you lonely? Are you trying to fuck? Like friendship, or like you want to lead to some like friends of benefit?
Or do you just miss them as a person?
Yes.
There's a lot of things, and I wish we could talk to you guys in person. But
because I feel like if it's as pure as like, okay, she was a great friend, I loved her, I cared about her a lot. Maybe just shit just ended because things just end sometimes and it doesn't work out. But I really miss her, as a person. If you had good intentions, I would say reach out to her. Don't have any expectations though. Don't be like, we're gonna be cool, we're gonna be friends, we're gonna have a relationship, especially. Just go and reach out with no expectations, and you won't be disappointed. Just be like, I'm gonna go and reach out to her. Hopefully she replies, and just say that too. But like, I know it's been a long time, but I miss our friendship.
Yeah.
And be as honest as you possibly can.
Yeah.
And don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Don't
Be
manipulate her or him. Like it's good.
If you genuinely want to be your friend, even say that in a message.
Can I tell you like a toxic thing I almost did one time? So, back when I dated my ex, I was like, I remember coming home, and I didn't think about her all day. I didn't. Nothing really reminded me of her, but I just remember getting home, and I was just like, what do I do now? And I'm like, immediately I had this like yearning to talk to her, and I hadn't talked to her in months. I just had this yearning. I'm like, oh, I can't just text her and be like, hey, I can't just call her.
Yeah.
This is when I was younger too, like way younger. So I was just like, I think now as a 30-year-old, I'd probably just text her, call her. Yeah. Be like, hey, Melvin, hey, Melvin, hey, so-and-so, it's Melvin. You know, I was just thinking about you. I was doing this or whatever. But back then I was just like, oh, I can't just outright text her. That's psycho. So I hit my friend up and I'm like, dude, I fucking miss so-and-so so much. Like, but he's like, my fucking friend was like, just call her. I was like, no. Or just text her then. I was like, no. Okay, Snapchat her. Snapchat was big back then. Yeah. I was like, fuck no. He's like, okay, this is what you gotta do. He's like, when she's like out at bars or something like that, or at a party, you basically you just gotta keep track of like her Snapchat or Instagram. And as soon as you see she's at a party or a bar, you should go there. And just be like, hey, oh my gosh. And just like fake it. And then I'm like, dude, that's
scary.
That's scary. I think that's like levels that's a level that I don't think I'm prepared to do so. And he goes, okay, for sure. Well, if you're not ready for that, do the same thing. Look, see where she's at. If she's like at a bar or a party, and then wait until 11:11 and text her.
Bro, who is this guy, dude?
I don't want to tell you.
Who the fuck is this fucking psycho?
I don't want to tell you.
This was a psycho.
But I was just like, wait, 11? He's like, yeah, because he's like, girls like that. Like when you text them at like 2:22 or 11 p.m. or 3:33, 4:44, they kind of take it as a sign. And I was just like, oh shit. And then he goes, and then you're not just outright texting her. You're responding to her story on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Or her story on Instagram. So it's like, it's not that weird. It's just like you're just scrolling and you go, oh, and it just so happens to be at a certain time. And I go, oh my God, that's so fucking true. And then I ended up not doing it, but I thought it was a genius plan.
That does make sense. That does make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't like how he had like 4 different versions of that.
Yeah, he kept decreasing. He kept decreasing the psycho, the craziness.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay, that's great.
He's
that's
like,
great.
okay. So all right. So I get you don't want to do that. What about this? And it's just like,
well, Snapchat back in there, you can literally track where people are at. If you just
there was
zoom
like
out.
a map. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think he had mentioned that. And I was like, no.
I'm like, that's creepy.
That's really creepy. But it's like, but I have seen, and then like later I saw people post it on Twitter. Where it's just like, oh, like the method.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, that's what so-and-so was telling me fucking 3 years ago.
He was ahead of the game.
He was ahead of the game. He might have been the one that fucking tweeted that shit. I don't know.
Definitely just following people all the time.
Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. But then there's like some girls that like that, which is like, wow, he did all this for me. But let me tell you this. Most girls don't like that.
Yeah. Especially if you haven't seen them in 3 years.
Yeah, I think with me, what made me not do it is I swear to God, I was like there was one night that I was like missing her and I was so lonely and I was like, this is when I was like 19 or 20, right? So, and she must have been like 24, and I was like, you know what? Tonight at 11, I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna message her or whatever. And I just kept looking at the clock. I was watching I forget what I was watching. I was watching a fucking movie and I kept pausing it to look at the time and I'm just like, okay. Boom, 11 comes around. I grab my phone and as I'm typing it out, my phone dies. Because it has no charge.
Yeah.
And I took that as a sign. I'm a sign taker.
Yeah.
You know that about me. I take signs around me and I'm a sign taker, so I'm like, ooh, the powers that be didn't want me to message her.
Jehovah did not want you to send that text.
yeah.
Not want you to send that text.
He was like, hey, chill. Don't be so thirsty, fool.
You know what? I will say this. If you're going to text her 1111,
222,
333, 444, there's actually different versions you can do it.
Yeah.
What is
111?
Yeah. What is 911? Yeah. What is 222? What's the significance of 222?
I think they're just like angel numbers when it's just like consecutive numbers, except 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
that's
you're
not.
it
doesn't even exist.
If you're that's true.
Explain.
That's technically that's 706.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Text your girl.
Okay. Just be honest and genuine. Don't try to be some fuck shit. Don't try to. If you're
now my advice would be like, hey,
Yeah.
Just text her or DM her and just be like, hey, so and so, I hope you're doing good. Mention something that lets them know that you kind of know them.
Yes.
It's like, I hope your family's doing good. I hope your parents are good.
Yeah.
I hope your little brother's good. I hope your little sister's is doing good.
If you really care about the friendship relationship, don't just try to smash or be some weird shit. If you actually care about her, reach out and be honest and don't fucking have crazy expectations that you guys will be hanging out.
And whatever is making you text them, tell them. Be honest. Be like, hey, I drove past the zoo and I know that was our first date and it's just when I drove past it I just got all these emotions and I just wanted to reach out and I hope that you're good. I understand if you don't want to text me back, but I would really like to maybe just grab some coffee sometimes. Just be fucking honest, dude.
The first date being the zoo is kind of, I like that. Because sometimes like the chimpanzees would throw like food at the people.
Yeah.
And
you would kind of be like, get behind me.
Yeah.
And you would jump over.
Yeah.
And then you would get to the chimps and the chimps would be like, and you'd be like, explain. Why would you do that? Explain. And then you'd be like, and then one of the chimps would be like, no.
Planet of the Apes. Planet of the BP Apes. Okay, so these next two are kind of like similar topic, very hot topics. If you're into the Soul Primos lore.
Yeah, these would be the last two for the night. Yeah.
You know us Hispanics are chismosos. Are you able to tell us what happened with the Isimo pod?
Oh.
And just to combine it with this one, someone else says, are you ever going to really tell us what happened in DC back in 2023, November? My heart still hurts from the breakup I never knew was coming. Also, what advice would you give about closure? So step 1, are you able to tell us what happened to the Isimo podcast?
Yeah. Do you want to start that or you want me to start that?
Let me see. Isimo podcast. It ended because we did not like working with the third individual, and it got too much. Where working with him was kind of ruining our day, ruining our enthusiasm for the project. And I'm only saying this because I'm assuming that this version of this person that we're talking about is not the same person he is now. So I'm not talking crap about him currently. I am talking
just the things that he's done.
The things that he's done while we were all together 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. And maybe that version of him is long gone, right? So I'm not judging him for who he is now. But we had to deal with a lot of nonsense and we had to deal with a lot of bullshit that normally...
A lot of toxicity.
A
lot of childlike behaviors.
Yeah, a lot of behavior that you would not expect a man who's like 3 years older than you to...
He's like 5 years older than us.
Yeah. So... basically we had to have long talks with him a couple of times, about certain situations, about getting angry at other people.
He would
spazzing
spaz out on our
Yeah.
guests sometimes, and we would have to cut it out. It would embarrass us. You know, he spazzed out in front of POP, Las Pilas podcast. He spazzed out in front of like a bunch of other, a couple other guests, and it was just like we would kind of handle it in private and be like, hey, like you can't do that, and he would just explode on us. It just like the emotional maturity, emotional intelligence was lacking.
Yeah.
And it really didn't click with our creativity and our kind of work vibe.
Yeah.
And I think it just culminated in DC when we had a live show, and it was kind of like it started from me. I was already fed up. Oh yeah. I was already fed up. And I was already for a long time. I was kind of like, I would tell Joe, I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this. And Joe's like, no, don't, like, chill, like. And I was like, okay, like, because, you know, this individual had like a falling out with like 20 people before we started doing Isimo. Like, he just had a track record. I think that's just who he was. And I guess Joel and I thought we'd be different, like kind of like an abusive. You know, someone that's in an abusive relationship was like, hey, he'd be different with me.
He'll change.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I'm like, looking back at it now, I'm just like, if Joel and Melvin can't fucking get through to someone, I don't think anyone can, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone can. And you know, after that, after the split, we kept hearing stories of other people who were giving him a chance, a shot, and it just... the same thing. They would like come and vent to us, and it was like
podcasters, comedians. Like it's not just like people within the podcast circles, like comedians within the stand-up circuit. So you know, we didn't know. We at the very end we were like, man, how long can we deal with this person? Because like obviously you expect a grown ass man to act a certain way, and especially we weren't receiving any of the money that was coming into the show.
Yeah, we didn't receive $1 off of it, and he was like basically paying his bills and his rent off of it, and so it was one of those things where like we were okay with it because we really loved Isimo until he started making it such a toxic environment to be around, and we were just like, well, what the fuck is the point of us putting up with this bullshit? We're not even getting a fucking dollar.
And to be fair, not to be fair, but it was like near the end, it wasn't like it gradually got like worse. It was, we already knew how he was. Yeah. So when I jumped in, it was already like I worked with him before on the M Word. We knew how he was, and we just kind of like we dealt with it because we're like we liked the show. But it got to a point where it's like, okay, we've been doing this for like a year. He has not that we thought we would change completely, but he's kind of ruining the fun. He's embarrassing us in front of other people.
Yeah, and he would like. I remember there's this big comedian that Joel used to work with, and he ended up backing out last minute. And this gentleman called that comedian and just raised his voice, yelled at him, cussed him out, jeopardized Joel's work,
as he was my
career,
boss.
And jeopardized me because I'm a comedian. And now this big comedian is just gonna group me up with this guy and just maybe, you know, it was all bad.
And not only that, he was like, hey, he called me first and he was like, hey, brother, you know, I can't make it. You know, we're supposed to do a live podcast. The big comedian was like, hey, I can't do this live podcast because I just got offered to do a big venue with one of his close friends is a huge comedian. But if I said his name, you would know. But I don't want to say his name because I just don't want anybody to know.
Yeah, obviously this gentleman was like, this huge comedian asked me to open up for him for 7 theater shows. I can't make your...
It was arena shows. And then I was like, fuck, okay.
And when you told me, I was like, that makes perfect sense. Yeah. Anyone in the world would decide that.
And I told the comedian that I was working for, I was like, can we still do it? Are we still gonna? He's like, dude, you guys can pull up. Fucking, I'll give you guys like you guys can do spots. Like Gerardo and fucking Melvin can do spots. For the weekend.
He was so great. He did so much more than he should have.
Yeah.
Like he let us do the live show. He let us use his equipment. He let me and the other guy do stand-up sets Friday and Saturday leading up to the show. And then I think the night of the show, I think it got a little personal because I went to go visit my second. It sounds like my second family. Like I have two families, but my family in DC, and and I think just afterwards, Joel and the other gentleman went and we had a great time. And I really and this is how I knew how I loved Joel, because I wanted Joel there to meet my family. The other guy, I was like, he just wanted to like kind of butt in. And as we were leaving, we got into a little argument, and we get to the hotel parking lot. And this is for the person that asked what happened in DC.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, so-and-so, I'm going to tell you about yourself. And I started just being brutally honest. And I'm like, this and this. And I was, even though I was brutally honest, I was still using kind of my calm tone, my calm voice. And he kept saying, well, what do you mean? Tell me then. Tell me. And I was just like, it's not really my responsibility to tell you. I think it's your responsibility to kind of, figure out how people around you are feeling. And he was like, and then he got in my face and he was like, be a fucking man and tell me. Be a fucking man and tell me. And he got in my face and I gave him a bunch of chances. And then he told me, be a fucking man and tell me. Don't be a fucking pussy. And I was going to slap the shit out of him. And I was like, say that shit one more time, dog. And he was about to, until Joel had to like get in the middle and be like, Melvin, chill. And I'll never forget, I felt kind of your hand press my chest.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You're about to hit me
shit. No, I was just like, yeah. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to sock this fool, dog.
Yeah.
Or slap him, because he's never been slapped in his fucking life, because that's how he acts. And then that's when I was just like, oh, dude, this is so unhealthy. And then that's when I was just kind of like, you know what? You know the truth about you? And I just fucking let it all out. And then we did the live show the next day. We're professionals. He's a professional as well. So we did a great show. And then we went to the airport, and I haven't talked to him or seen him since.
Yeah. Because I lived with them at the time,
Yeah.
which is fucking weird to come back to that. But I remember we talked one last time about the whole situation. He was like, oh, I think I'm going to end Isimo, right? And in my mind, I was like, bro, really? You're the one that's going to end it? Yeah. You're the one that's going to end it. We
had already decided. Jonah had already decided.
Yeah. And it's made me frustrated because he was like, oh, I don't like how you guys have to walk on eggshells around me. And I was like, well, that's not our fault. That's you. That's your fault, right?
Yeah.
And then he just said that he doesn't know like why we haven't talked in a week. And I just told him, well, we had an argument, obviously in DC, and you don't make it easy to, you get very angry very quick, and you are not in control of your emotions at all. And anyway, and it's ridiculous to have to deal with somebody that is you have to walk around on eggshells around somebody, a grown ass man who you want to. The thing about Isimo, which is very frustrating, is that I believe it had so much potential. Potential.
It had potential. It had Artemis amount of potential,
which
bro.
is
like to the moon, bro. And it was. And I had a friend ask me like the other day. I was just like, well, why didn't you try to like figure it out earlier before it blew up? And it's just like when you deal with someone like that, it's one of those things where like if we try to tell him something, it would just ruin the vibe for the rest of the day. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like if he said something and we were just like, hey, like maybe that's not something that you should say, or what you said, that's kind of like a really off-handed remark. He would be like, what? That's just who I am. That's just who I am.
Yeah.
And for the rest of the day, he would like, it would ruin the show. It would ruin the podcast. It would ruin the Isimo podcast because he was just in his head. And he was just like, and then afterwards he'd be like, you would think like, he's just like, yeah, that was a weird show, right? It's because I felt some type of way.
Yeah.
No, he'd be like, you shouldn't have told me that before a show. And it's just like, I told you that you said something so incredibly rude.
Yeah.
Are we speaking like adults or something like that? And like,
I remember there was one time where he brought his friend who's a dope ass comedian, nice guy, but he screamed and yelled while we're doing the show in our apartment. And then afterwards, that's when we had a big talk with him. And then we had to like really try to break it down because he couldn't see it. He's had 4 or 5 falling outs, and then he couldn't see anything that we were saying, even though every version of the podcast and other podcasts have said the same thing to him. But then one thing I remember telling him, like, I was like, you have to promise us that you're not gonna scream at another guest.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, what if I can't do that? You know, like I can't control how I feel. I'm like, you can't control how you feel. You're 33 years old.
And then both of us were like, well, if you can't promise us that, but we can't promise that we're gonna stick around with Isimo.
Yeah.
Because that's just unacceptable.
Yeah.
That's unacceptable. And he was getting like banned from like open mics and stuff like that. If you get banned from an open mic, that's like getting banned from like a dive bar. It's just like, dude,
I know.
Hey, bro, you got some serious demons.
I know a homie of mine who got banned from a dive bar of bars, but he also has like 3 felonies and shit, and he's in mental hospital. Right
Yeah. So it's one of those things where it's just like it's tragic because Isimo was doing so good. We're doing live shows at my studio.
I know.
People were flying out to come to our live shows.
Which is like crazy. Like,
we were getting good views, good everything, and it was such a when the camera was on and the microphones were on, the chemistry was off the charts. But then before and after, it was just so difficult to even be around him.
That was the best version of him on the show.
Yeah. And that's why. And even I did a comedy show 2 weeks ago, and 2 comedians were like, "Dude, what happened with Isimo?" And in my head, I was just like, "Wait, what?" And then I was like, "Oh shit, that's right." Like, people don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Because you and I kind of like
been vague.
We were vague because we didn't want to like do any drama or none of that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I was just, and even then I was being diplomatic, and I'm like, like we just we had like we couldn't work together. I think he has a lot of demons he has to go through, and Joel and I just decided to move on. And then at the end of the conversation, they were like, oh yeah, because we saw him at a comedy show and we talked to him for like an hour, and he's super nice. And we're thinking about having him doing this project with him. And I'm just like, I was like, well, good luck with that, dude.
Maybe he's changed.
And I didn't want to say anything, so I was like, well, good luck with that. Maybe you could be the difference.
Yeah, I think service level is cool, but when you get to it's like when you really get to know somebody when you are in business or a relationship with somebody, you really get to know them.
Or you're roommates with someone. It's just like it's just like when you really get to know someone, it's like, and then just if they show you who they really are, that's you should believe them. Because when we started doing Isimo, I'm not even exaggerating, he had like 7 or 8 falling outs already with people in our circle, in our industry, and it was silly. At least for me, I'm just like, I remember thinking like, well, I'm different. I can handle the situation. I'm a big guy. I'm smart enough. I'm talented enough. I can do it. And at the end of the day, it was just like, oh yeah, there's no really saving this a person like this.
Yeah.
The only person that can save a person like that is that person. Yeah. So, and that's why I said, like, looking back at it, I'm like, if Joel and me can't get through to someone, I don't know who can, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know who can. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, and we're trying to rebuild. We're trying to get to those heights.
Yeah. I mean, we're doing so Primos. This guy. He's smart and funny. He's always going to be successful because he works hard.
Yeah.
It's just for us. It's not our. He's not our cup of tea.
Yeah. He's not our cup of tea for sure.
Yeah.
And like I said, you make all the money, but you're kind of being a bitch in every situation regarding the pod.
Yeah.
You're being like an emotional wreck half of the time. It's like we're doing the Patreon. He's making the money.
Yeah.
When we do ask for it, like when it's like a year in, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta pay my rent though." But thank you for asking. Hopefully, I don't know. We don't. That's pretty much all you need to know.
That's literally everything.
That's like 90%. Yeah,
that's like 90%. I mean, we don't want to get into like the nitty gritty or like stories and stuff like that, but that's overall. That's the overall sitch.
Yes. But Melvin Diaz, it's been a pleasure to see you.
Oh my God, always so fun when we hang out, dude.
Hey, and you're gonna be a father. God damn it!
What the hell?
Breaking news.
Oh, dude, trust me. When I become a father, 10-part miniseries So Primos right now.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna deliver that baby, man.
Episode 1, going to the store to get diapers. Episode 2, gender reveal.
I want to make you guys baby food. I know how to make baby food.
What?
I know how to make baby food.
How? And don't say you just chew up McDonald's and spit it out.
No, say you make food, you get a blender, you get a pizza, get a blender, put milk in it, and then let it rot for a couple of days.
You put some Little Caesars pizza and some milk. And then it's just like, and you give it to us in a jar. You're like, I made baby food for little Sarah. For
some
and then
ranch.
it's your face, Joel's baby food.
That's good, man.
You dress him as a baby?
Yeah.
Instead of Gerber, it's Gerber. Did we just create a multi-million-dollar baby business?
So how to get rich? Listen to what we just said.
How to get rich? Subscribe to So Primos.
How to get rich? Follow all our episodes and comment on every single fucking episode.
How to get rich? Follow us on Instagram, Cousins of Soul, and on TikTok, So Primos.
Do we turn your post notifications on for Soul Primos? Do they still exist?
Yeah. Do us a favor, and if you do love us, turn on those post notifications.
Yeah, because Ismo had so we talked about Ismo. It had 14K, 13K. Let's get to 13K and 15K, and we'll make a party. That
We'll have the third guest on.
Yeah, well, actually, you never know. Like I said, we're not talking shit. That was just an old version of him.
Hey, yeah, that was an old version of him, and we're not even talking shit. We're just stating facts. Okay.
Honestly, yeah, we didn't say anything that was false.
We didn't say anything crazy.
We didn't exaggerate the story. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.